Friends, today's topic is regarding the electoral bonds. Yesterday, the Supreme Court of India, on the petition filed by Mr. Prashant Bhushan, who was representing Association for Democratic Reforms, it has given an interim direction directing all the political parties to give details of the donors to the Election Commission of India on the electoral bonds they received so far. Now let us know what are these electoral bonds, how they came into existence and all these things. Friends, previously the persons or donors used to give money to the political parties of their choice by way of cash. Normally there was an impression that black money is being floated in this regard since it is not accountable. During the budget session of 2017-18, Shri Arun Jaitley, the finance minister of our country, he stated that they are going to bring about some change by means of electoral bonds, which give transparency regarding funding of the political parties. So as said, on January, maybe in the year January 2018, they started this scheme called as the Reserve Bank of India under section 31 clause 3 of the RBI Act. They have introduced a system of electoral bonds from January 2018. So what happens is the State Bank of India, which is the authorized bank, they will issue the so-called electoral bonds once in 4 months. That means first if they start in January, then April, then July, and lastly in the month of October. So the electoral bonds will be of the denomination of 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, and of course up to 1 crore. Every citizen, any juridical person, any company, any legal representative, they can purchase the bonds. The bonds are just like our promissory notes. They are, of course, the name of the person who purchased the bonds will not be there, but the KYC details will be given to the bank. That means, suppose if the State Bank of India issues the so-called electoral bonds, I am a citizen, I want to purchase 1,000 rupees. Yes, I can purchase 1,000 rupees bond from the State Bank of India by paying money or by paying DD or by through my account, all these things. After taking the bond, then I can donate it to my choices party. For example, BJP, Congress, any party you like. So here there is a clause. According to section 29A, B, C, all these amendments came. So for that, the political parties need not disclose the identity of the donors. First point. Second point, according to 29B, the secretary or the CEO of a political party, they have to prepare a list of the donors and they have to give the information. 29C, if it is in the shape of electoral bond, they need not give information because the information will not be there on the so-called electoral bond. So please remember, in the issue of Swiss Bank also, same thing happened. You may be knowing, the Swiss Bank will not give the details of the customers to any other person except that person. But at the time Modi has promised that he will bring back so much of amount, and the world, other banks in the world, they demanded that the information should be given. But here, even though you say that there is a transparency, the names of the persons are not disclosed. That means there is no transparency, there is opaqueness. For that purpose only, the Association for Democratic Reforms, represented by this Prashant Bhushan, he filed the case. Right. This case came before the Supreme Court 2 days earlier, and the bench consisting of our Chief Justice India, Ranjan Gogoi, Deepak Gupta, and Sanjeev Khanna. So they have started hearing. In the first day, our Advocate General, Sri K.K. Venugopal, he started vehemently urged me, right to know of the voters, right to know. Voters need to know. Then Prashant Bhushan stated that the voters need to know. Then he said, what need to know? Right to privacy. Then he cited the case of Puttaswamy judgment. Puttaswamy versus Union of India. That is Aadhaar judgment. So voters need not know the persons who paid the money, who donated the money. Voters can know how much of amount has come to the political party. Incidentally, with these electoral bonds, the lion's share went to the present BJP. Of course, around 220 crores of rupees was purchased through electoral bonds, out of which 94.5, that means 210 crores went to the present ruling party NDA or BJP. So what does it say? It's a different thing. Anyway, Advocate General K.K. Venugopal, he vehemently argued like an ordinary lawyer, stating that right to privacy is not a even though it's a fundamental right, it has got a reasonable restriction. And he stated that the government is taking it an experiment. So, Your Honor, please let the experiment continue. Please don't give any orders till the elections are over. Luckily, so the Supreme Court is of the opinion that it is a weighty issue and the sanctity of the electoral process has to be kept up, and therefore some in-depth hearing should be conducted, and therefore they posted the matter after elections and they have given interim direction stating that every political party which has got the so-called electoral bonds money, they have to give information to the Election Commission of India in a sealed cover by May 30th. Of course, by May 23rd, the elections will be concluded and the results will also come out. Okay, let us see what happens. Now, the other opposition parties like Congress and that, they say that the judgment is good. But I know, but once if Congress comes into power, they will also follow suit. They will say that there is no necessity for the voter to know as to who donated the money. Here we have to think that the Election Commission of India, it has also taken the stand that the Election Commission of India stated that only half of the exercise was done to right to vote or right to know. But full exercise will be done when the voter knows who has contributed the money to him. For this, Advocate General Venugopal stated that the government, the court cannot protect the persons who will come out as the donors. Suppose today BJP government is there, NDA is there. So some people have donated the money. If tomorrow Congress comes to power, will they not stop harassing him? Definitely they will try to harass him. Therefore, in the opinion of the Advocate General, the details of the persons or donors should not be disclosed. That is the main problem. Anyway, the ADR clearly they claim or they argue that the voter has got a right to know. AG says, right to know what? Voters need not know the source. Then what is the purpose of electoral bonds? Mr. Sanjeev Khanna has clearly stated, even by giving the KYC details, shell companies will give all the details, shell companies will exist. What is the use of the electoral bonds? It is not transparent. For this, Advocate General stated, Your Honor, every political party is following all illegal practices to get money. So that is the opinion of the Advocate General. Anyway, there are so many comments also. So some people commented that the government sends it is notices of suspicious transactions. During the time of elections, the government says so many they will be checking, they will be giving notices to all the parties. And why this? Definitely, if there is any suspicion regarding particular company, definitely they can act upon. So simply it is an electoral bond, you should not leave it. Right. There is another comment. Disclosing the details of the subscribers definitely allows political party to seek vendetta or vengeance against them. So anyway, section 29B already I have told you. Political parties are entitled for disclosure of voluntary contributions, just like our Trade Unions Act. Trade unions also can collect political funds, but they have to declare according to section 29B. But 29C says for the electoral bonds there is no necessity to disclose because their names will not be found on the electoral bonds. Anyway, the Department of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Finance promulgated the so-called Electoral Bond Scheme 2018 by notification dated 2/1/2018 under Section 31, Clause 3 of RBI Act and also under the Finance Act. Please read these sections of law together with the judgments, and hopefully after the elections are over, then we will get the clear-cut judgment from the Supreme Court. So till now, this is the story relating to electoral bonds. Thank you.